Ladies and gentlemen,
Wait, Dad said
here we are.
No, we can't. Dad's in here.
The preparation phases for graduation day. MacKinnon,
Recording.
2013. Abigail Stackhouse, a.k.a. valedictorian. For those of you who don't know, valedictorian is a fancy word for the #1 student in the graduating class of 2013. Abigail, would you like to hum a few bars prior to heading off to the ceremony this evening? We're here in the master bedroom of the brains of this operation, yours truly, Stack Monster. This is where it all began, in this bedroom for young Abigail. Nights reading by the bedside with Mom and Dad. The Lorax. Where the grickle grass grows. So stay tuned for later on when we will be at Morris Hills High School for the commencement ceremony.
Dad, don't really record the thing.
Here we are as we get ready to commence the ceremonies. It's 6:30 and there's Principal Chris Herdman up at the podium here at Morris Hills High School. As I'm admonished by my daughter Grace to keep my mouth quiet.
For the Alfred C. MacKinnon class of 2013.
What Miss Abigail is saying right now. There's someone wiping a tear behind her. Got a hassle with the tassel. Stay tuned.
First off, I want to congratulate all of you on your graduation day, for all of you. And I want to take the opportunity to welcome you all to the Alfred C. MacKinnon Middle School 2013 commencement ceremony. And I want to let you all know that I was brilliant. I've failed more times in more ways in my life than I can remember. We all have. Everyone in this audience, everyone on this stage. We've all fallen short of a goal that we made for. We've all made choices, while well-intentioned, haven't worked out the way we wanted. The important thing is that we didn't give up. We didn't stop trying. We kept at it. We tried different ways to get what we wanted. We persevered. Mistakes are little lessons that are sent to us. Many of life's failures are people who do not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. This was said by Thomas Edison and is very applicable to this young group of men and women getting ready to move on to a new challenge in their lives. I did some research to find some people we all know and think of as very successful, who were actually huge failures before they made their mark. R.H. Macy had 7 failed businesses before he opened Macy's department store. Henry Ford went bankrupt 5 times before he opened the Ford auto industry. Soichiro Honda, believe it or not, was turned down for a job when he applied to work at Toyota. A person named Akio Murata, it's not a familiar name, but he's the founder of Sony. What you may not know is that Sony's first product was a rice cooker. This failed miserably, and they changed into making electronics. Colonel Sanders, we all know him for his famous secret chicken recipe. He had it rejected 1,009 times before a restaurant picked it up. Oprah was fired as a television reporter. The reason she was given, she was told she was unfit for TV. Charles Schultz, the cartoonist who wrote Peanuts. You guys probably know Snoopy. Every cartoon he submitted in high school was rejected by his yearbook club. Albert Einstein didn't speak until he was 4, didn't read until he was 7. Vincent van Gogh only sold 1 painting in his entire lifetime. And Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. As a matter of fact, Michael Jordan said, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. On 26 occasions, I've been entrusted to take the game-winning shot, and I missed. I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." Kids, the message I want you to take from this is don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to try new and different things. Some of them you'll be good at, some of them you may not. In high school, you'll have so many opportunities to explore new things and find new talents and excel. And all of you on this stage have the ability to excel. You've all earned the right to be on this stage tonight in front of your family, your friends, and your teachers. All of you should be very proud of your accomplishments to this point and not be afraid to make some mistakes while trying new things in the future. Because Thomas Edison also said, "I have not failed. I just found 10,000 ways that didn't work." And with that, I would like to call our Student Council President, Destiny Lyle, to the podium.
As president of the 8th year class, I would like to welcome you to the class of 2013 graduation ceremony. Augment, you know something, but inspiringly said, always do your best because we will plan out what we're mistaken. Our 8th grade year has flashed before our eyes, leaving no time for arrogance. So Thank you to all our teachers who came in daily to educate us and prepare us for all that life skills has made for us. Lastly, special thanks to Mr. Hurgens, our principal, for guiding us down the right path. To conclude, I want to leave you with the program words offered by Ken III. I don't believe you have to be better than anyone else. I believe you have to be better than you ever thought you could be. Congratulations to my classmates. We made it, class of 2013.
I would like to introduce Titus Bridgeway, who is the salutatorian of the class of 2013.
A very highly regarded author, Dr. Seuss once said, "Sometimes you will never know the value of something until it is known." This is an appropriate statement on the city of Tonight and reflect on our first 9 years of school. During our 3 years at MacKinnon, we have made an amount of memories. Some that are hilarious and others that are terrible. In the end, these experiences will be ours for as long as we want to live. To begin, a distinct memory I have is how I felt on the first day of sixth grade. I was excited to get pregnant in the new environment we began to into. We had to change classes, meet unfamiliar teachers, each with all new expectations. This transition took a little while to get used to it, but soon all of us had ended. The 7th grade, we were introduced to the AB day, which meant that we had either gym or Spanish as our homework. On the first day, at least I, for one, was confused and found myself in the middle of a native speaking Spanish class, which I clearly am not supposed to do. By 8th grade, the first day of school was a breeze. These for sure are memories that I and others will not soon forget. Another lasting memory in the 6th grade was a trip to Derby Woods. While we were there, it began to rain, and many of us, the young naive 6th graders, were unprepared and not able to protect us from the downpour. But before we knew it, with his ingenuity and quick thinking, Mr. Nick whipped out the trash bags, and soon a ton of us were wearing trash bags and makeshift ponchos. As we were taking part in them, we just thought it was a fun thing to do. But what we did not realize was how this would be a memory we would look back on for many years to come. Finally, as 8th graders, we have our most recent one. For example, we had a trip to Boston and the 8th grade social. These past few years have handed us many new exciting experiences, which have passed by at what seems like supersonic speed. Although this school year has gone by in the blink of an eye, these events will have a special meaning in each of our lives, and they will play a part in shaping who we become later in our lives. In closing, I must take a moment to thank those who are responsible for making these memories possible, such as my fellow classmates, my teachers, and most importantly, my family. Mom and Dad, thank you for guiding and supporting me through everything. You are truly my inspiration. For the class of 2013, I'm looking forward to making new memories at one space.
The Ridgeways rock. Good job, Titus.
I would like to introduce Abigail Stackhouse, who is the valedictorian of the class of 2013.
My girl.
It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves, by William Shakespeare. As we graduate tonight and move on to high school, we are taking steps toward a bright future. We will be faced with numerous decisions as we progress throughout the years. We may not always make the best choices, but that is expected of us, because we are still maturing. The class of 2013 is equally accepting the challenges of high school by graduating today. It is imperative that we not forget to appreciate the teachers' guidance. With their encouragement and hard work, I move forward with confidence. On behalf of all the 8th graders, I can say that our teachers and administrators have done an outstanding job preparing us for high school. Most importantly, I would not be standing here in front of you tonight without the love and support of my family. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for everything you have done for me. I do not know what I would do without you. These past 9 years have been building blocks preparing us for our future. Whether your next journey takes you on the path of the magnet program, VOTEC, AP classes, and so forth, that endeavor will have an impact on your future. We must continue to strive for our best and make our families proud. Come September, we are no longer the kings and queens of the school, but the noble knights. a big house. It is happiness. As long as you enjoy what you do, you are successful. Lastly, congrats to the class of 2013, and let's make the most of our high school careers.
I would like to introduce
No
Mr.
play-by-play
Dennis Mack,
necessary.
Superintendent of Schools. I'd like to first start with some introductions. I would first like to start with the mentor of our family. If you could stand and give them a round of applause for the great job they did. Also, in our choir, if our choir could stand up and give such a great recognition. We also have quite a few of our teachers here tonight, too many to name by name, but if they would just stand, we give them a round of applause. We also have our administration, for those of you who are not parents or relatives that know our administration. I'd like to first start with Pamela, Chief of Scan, Dr. School Principal. Ms. MacKinnon, our Business Administrator. Mr. MacKinnon, the Director of Principal Instruction. We have two past superintendents here, and I think you both see Rick McConda, who was here for years. Dr. B. Rogers. Lucy Yeager. And Mrs. Mark Penn. Thank you very much. I'd like to say good evening and welcome to the class of 2013. A job well done. As we move on, the hallowed walls here of Mars Hills, many of us know many stars and superstars that came through these walls originally started in North. So congratulations to a great beginning. I'd like to begin with pointing and thanking Dr. Gengarelli and Mars Hills staff for allowing us to be here this evening. They did a great job in allowing us to be here, so thank you very much again. Next year starts with a journey that's going to last a lifetime. The 4 years that you'll have in high school will mark things that you'll talk about 20, 30, 40 years from now. For some reason, high school is something that you will always go back to. And many of the parents will tell you, sitting out there in the audience tonight, when you get around your old high school buddies, you talk about the things that you did. The most important things that you have done will be things that you've gotten involved with during the high school. This high school has many, many activities. Having been in Roxbury High School myself for 25 years, I can tell you, the students who do the best and the students who are the happiest, and the ones that were staying 4 years, I think glad to do went by so quickly, be the ones who got involved. Whether you're involved in a sporting event, or whether you're involved in band, or choir, or whatever you're involved in, the play, there are so many things you get involved in. You'll also mark where you go to college, where you end up as far as being in the military, in the trade school. So many different areas that you can go to. So it's extremely important, as I know this particular class is, to become involved. One of the things that some of the quotes that you think about, what can you say to have students become more involved in things they want to do? I have sports-related things, and one of the quotes that I like is from a guy named Chris Matthews. He's not an athlete, he's on an MSNBC as a commentator. And what he says, I think, If you want to play a game, go to where the game is, and find a way to get in. Things happen when you actually get in the game. When the game, folks, starts in September for you, right here in Marshall, or whatever school you're going to. So my suggestion, this is the opportunity, this is a new beginning, get in the game. Congratulations, of course.
The Art of Teaching Awards presented to students who has exhibited exemplary dedication and art. In addition to that, the students participated in art club for the past several years and can often be seen in the hall carrying sketches. I'm proud to present Margaret Household.
I would like to introduce Mr. Joseph Allen and Ms. Samantha Bartlett to present the Physical Education and Health Achievement Awards. This year's recipients of the Physical Education Achievement Award are three students who demonstrate outstanding achievement in skill and physical education. The Physical Education Achievement Award is presented to Tyler Carusta, Margaret Rogers, and Adam Hall-Trey.
This year's recipient of the Health Achievement Award is a student who is highly inquisitive and demonstrates outstanding achievement in health. The Health Achievement Award is presented to Michael Cameron.
I would like to reintroduce
2013. And now, the award for proficiency in math is given to students who exhibit not only the ability to perform mathematical calculations, but also possesses the critical thinking skills necessary to achieve success in higher levels of mathematics as they go through high school. This award is presented to Dan Jennings.
I would like to introduce Mrs. Kathy Cullen to present the Wharton Public Library Student Recognition Award.
This year's winners of the Wharton Public Library Student Recognition Award are two students who are avid readers. It is my pleasure to present the Wharton Public Library Student Recognition Award to Ron Alzate, and to Jennifer Penny.
I would like to introduce Mrs. Schaefer to present the Proficiency and ILA Award.
This student demonstrates technical precision in the execution of assignments in ILA. It is my pleasure to present the Proficiency in ILA Award to Titus Ridgeway.
I would like to introduce Mrs. Sharon Johannesson to present the Excellence in American History Award. Martyrs of the American Revolution.
The recipient of the Excellence in American History Award demonstrates an outstanding academic prowess in the study of America's past, present, and future. This award is presented to Joseph Shielden.
I would like to introduce Mrs. Angela Harrigan to present the Proficiency in Science Award.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2013. This student rises to the challenges presented in science class as well as shows potential in the field of science. This year's Proficiency in Science Award goes to a very special student, Mr. Thomas Stoback.
Excellence in world language.
I would like to introduce Ms. Pamela Blaylock to present the Perfect Attendance Awards. The Wallenberg Honors Award is presented to a student who gives of himself unselfishly, always willing to help the teachers, staff, as well as needs. This year, the Wallenberg Award is given to Ashley Lane. I'd like to reintroduce Mr. Dennis Mack to present the Morris County Middle School Leadership Award.
Before I get out these awards, I do want to make one more announcement. I've stated because I think it deserves more. I'd like to introduce next year's school superintendent of Borough Rose, Mr. Christopher Hardy. Deserves the opportunity, and I think the Board of Education did a great job of choosing this program. Morris County Middle School Leadership Award is a county-wide program that recognizes student leaders. One student is selected for each middle school and is honored at a dinner attended by outstanding representatives of the school. This year's recipient is a student who can do it depend on. She's helpful, gets involved in the school as well as the community at large. She's a diligent student, strives to achieve. This year's recipient, the Morris County Middle School Leadership Award, Stephanie DeLille.
I would like to present the Community Service Award and the Outstanding Student Award on behalf of the Wharton Mineville Board. The Community Service Award is presented to a student who has selflessly responded to the needs of her community by participating in many extracurricular activities and community service projects. This year's recipient of the Community Service Award is Hannah Bursley. The Outstanding Student Award is presented to a student with an intrinsic motivation for learning. This year's recipient of the Outstanding Student Award is Abigail Stackhouse. I would next like to present the Academic Achievement Award on behalf of the Wharton American Legion. This year's Wharton American Legion Academic Achievement Award goes to a student who demonstrates consistent effort in academics. It gives me great pleasure to present this award to Michael Cameron. I would like to introduce Detective William Hamilton from the Wharton Police Department to present the Academic Effort Award sponsored by the Fraternal Order of Police.
Good evening. Congratulations again, all graduates. This student demonstrated his love of learning, striving constantly to reach high academic goals set for himself. The Fraternal Order of Police Academic Effort Award is presented to Titus Ridgeway. I would now like to present the Fernandez Awards. The Fernandez Awards are sponsored by the Fernandez family and the Fraternal Order of Police. Recipients are selected by their fellow teammates on the boys basketball team and the cheerleading squad. This year's Fernandez Award winner in boys basketball, Derry Cole. This year's Fernandez Award in cheerleading, Jennifer Payne.
I would like to present Mrs. Colleen Silvestri to present the Ann Rossetti Athletic Leadership Awards.
This year's recipient of the Ann Rossetti Athletic Scholarship Award, Leadership Award, are true leaders on the field. They exemplify the best qualities in an athlete, dedication, sportsmanship, and team spirit. The Ann Rossetti Athletic Leadership Award is presented to Damian Gonzalez and Jessica Taylor.
I would like to introduce Mrs. Sharon Patterson to present the Robert J. Sherwood Achievement Award on behalf of the Wharton First Aid Squad.
Robert Sherwood was a member of the Wharton First Aid Squad for many years. He felt very strongly about community service. He understood the importance of being involved in his community. He was also involved with the Living Program and other children's programs within the Wharton community. Upon his passing, the First Aid Squad and Mr. Sherwood's home received many donations in his name. A scholarship was set up in his name using his funds. This scholarship is awarded each year to a graduating eighth grade student who demonstrates a strong sense of community service. This year's recipient is Ashley Davis.
I would like to present the Morgan Elizabeth Estrago Memorial Award on behalf of the Estrago family. This award is presented to an 8th grade student who symbolizes an outstanding humanitarian, someone who is genuinely kind, compassionate, and caring. This year's recipient best exemplifies the quiet strength, dignity, and perseverance of Morgan Elizabeth Estrago, for whom this award is named. This year's recipient of the Morgan Elizabeth Estrago Memorial Award is Caitlin Tarila. I would like to introduce Mrs. Karen Skelly and Mrs. Kathy Adams to present the Stephen Skelly Memorial Award.
This award is presented in memory of Stephen Skelly, a dedicated member of the Board of Education for 17 years, and is given to two students who share Steve's keen interest in history. It gives me great pleasure to present the Stephen Skelly Memorial Award to Abigail Stackhouse and Thomas Stoback.
I would like to introduce Mr. Richard Patondo to present the Greg Patondo Memorial Award. Class of 2013, congratulations. I've participated in the commencement exercises for MacKinnon Middle School for 30 consecutive years. For our local history buffs, back in the early 80s, the ceremony was conducted on the front lawn of the original middle school, a site now occupied by classrooms. A couple of years of thunderstorms relocated the ceremony into the gymnasium, which became the venue for graduation until 2002. That year, my first year as superintendent, we made the move here to Mars Hills High School, blessed with Dr. Blesses. And it was a decision that has certainly passed the test of time. And in footnote, my youngest child, Greg, as a sixth grader, was a member of the MacKinnon Middle School band and played the trumpet during the ceremony for the class of 1994. The Greg Patondo Memorial Award for Leadership and Determination in Athletics is a memory of Greg. He tragically lost his life in his junior year of high school. The award, now in its 15th year, was established to keep Greg's memory alive and to reinforce the attributes that made him such a special young man. The recipient of this year's Greg Patondo Memorial Award for Leadership and Determination in Athletics made his mark on the soccer fields, playing for MacKinnon and Dynamo, a top club team. He consistently demonstrated his technical skills and soccer talents. More importantly, he was always a positive force, a great teammate, and an inspirational team leader. My family is honored to present this year's award and the accompanying $250 college fund check to Juan Alzate. And to all of you, and particularly soon-to-be Superintendent Herdman, good luck and God bless. I'd like to introduce Mr. Dennis Mack to present the President's Education Awards.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next three awards that bring recipients who I have asked to be one of applause until the last week is announced. President's Education Awards Program honors students' achievement and hard work. Since 1983, the program has provided individual recognition from the President of the United States students whose outstanding efforts have enabled them to meet challenging standards of excellence. The program is sponsored by the United States Department of Education in partnership with the National Association of Elementary School Principals and National Association of Secondary School Principals. There are two categories. The President's Award for Educational Excellence recognizes students for academic success in the classroom, while the President's Award for Educational Achievement recognizes students who show outstanding educational growth, improvement, commitment, intellectual development in their academic subjects. This is a letter from President Obama. Please accept my congratulations on receiving the President's Education Award. I am pleased to join with many friends and teachers in recognizing this tremendous achievement. Nothing will have a greater impact on your success and the success of our nation than the knowledge and skills you gain in the classroom. The future is in your hands as long as you stay focused on your studies. There is not a single thing you cannot accomplish. By earning this award, you have shown discipline and drive to excel academically, and I Congratulations again. I applaud the example set the students across our country, and wish you all the best in the years ahead. President Barack Obama. Students, when I call your names, call, please stand and remain standing at your seats. And if you go to the over calls until the end, you guard over the end. Sean Arbalest, Christian Grinnell, Teresa Brady, Michael Cameron, Menem Din, Isabella Greco, Ryan Capel, Zosha Rizwicki, Carly Ann Lalo, Abigail Winslow, Destiny Lyle, Kenny Moran, Valerie Wynn, Anna Priscilla, Titus Ridgway, Margaret Rogers, Joseph Shield, Isabel Sosa, Abigail Stackhouse, Thomas Stovek, Harley Suarez Nobad, Jessica Knapp, Ryan Ron, Ashley Yeager, Ian Dubara Yusuf. Congratulations.
And I will be reading the names of the students for the President's Award for Educational Achievement. Michael Acosta, Kayla Lacroix, Juan Alzate, Betsy Beltran, Brianna Cobbs, Elon De Jesus, Adrian Delgado, Christina Funcasto, Tyler Galuska, Jalen Enriquez, Michael Wynn, Jennifer Pena, Jenna Sally Rivera, Christopher Saragusa, and Caitlin Tarila. I would like to present the salutatorian and valedictorian awards on behalf of the Wharton PTA. The salutatorian is the student with the second highest academic grade point average for 6th, 7th, and 8th grades. This year, the salutatorian award is presented to a determined student destined to succeed due to high academic standards. May I present the salutatorian, Titus Ridgway. The valedictorian is the student with the highest academic grade point average for grades 6, 7, and 8. This year, the valedictorian award is presented to a quiet perfectionist who has shown tremendous dedication to academics. This student always strives to go above and beyond what is required. May I present the valedictorian, Abigail Stackhouse. Would the superintendent and board vice president please come to the stage? S. Viamonte, Aylin Anzuris, Ashley Nicole Gutierrez, Caitlin Marie Tarila, Betsy Beltran, Kayla Lynn Brock, Adrian M. Ordonez, Christian Omar Avalar, Titus Ridgway.
Oh, Titus. Ridgway's rock.
Pedro Ramirez, Sebastian Silva, Andres Flores,
Down.
Excuse me.
Christopher Joseph Sturgis. Michael Anthony Cameron. Valerie Wynn. Hannah Isadora Persley. Amber Catherine Smith. Gianna Gonzalez. Sosha M. Priswicki. Crystal Joy Winston. Abigail Faith Stackhouse. Pia Jovetta Youssef. Juan Jose Alzate. Vincent Jacob. Thomas A. Snowman. William J. Lutton. Joseph William Shealy. Fernando Spalina. Ryan Cattell. Jason Marin. Rachel S. Phelan. Mary Callie. Isabella Rose. Brandon Figueroa. Michael Anthony Acosta. Darian Coley. Damian Carlos Gonzalez. Frank Fernandez. Jessica Town. Maggie Rogers. Kiana Diemes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you the MacKinnon Middle School class of 2013.
The great Wayne Shealy. We're going to get some behind the scenes action here after graduation here. A Stack Monster Productions exclusive here at Morris Hills High School. Let's go see what the graduates are up to. Maggie?
Abby's over there.
Thank you. Look at all the happy graduates. There's Joey Shealy. Hello, hello. Hi, you're on Candid Camera. Stack Monster Productions presents to you the valedictorian.
Abigail Stack.
Yeah, baby.
Dad, take this pin. I can't use this pin. You need to take
What's that?
You need to take this pin. And I'm gonna stab you if you don't take the pin. I'm just glad I got the speech. Dad, supposedly I got $100.
All right. We're hoping one of those awards had a cash bonus. Say we get.
1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Dad, stop now.
This just goes to show you they'll let anybody in this place. No, not on graduation. Yeah, do it. On with the camera. There's your brother. Nice to see you again. I can't help myself. It's an addiction, much like an affliction. And let me make a prediction. I'm not going to stop. There they go. Where are they going? Inquiring minds want to know. Here we are. With the Stack Monster family. There's Grandma Esposito, Grandma Boyle. There's Big Mama. Even if she's a little mama. Italian mama. There's my daughter. Oh, there's my other daughter, Grace Elizabeth. I'm over here with G. Pa Boyle and my next award winner, Grace Stackhouse, who's just thrilled to be on camera.
Who's Gracie that helped Abby get all those awards?
Why is there V for victory?
V for Vanderbilt.
Because it's for the world language.
V for Vamanos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Vitae. Vivacious. Vernacular. I don't know. Victory. Let's take a look what we have here. We have world language. We have, of course, the coup de grace, valedictorian. Back here, well, we have the actual diploma, which goes right in this little case right here. And what else do we have here? A letter from just the greatest president ever, Barack Obama. Outstanding academic excellence, I like that. Outstanding Student Award. Is there a cash bonus with that? Shake it, shake it, shake it. Another. Ooh, is that a check in that envelope? Ooh, very nice. Oh, Abby thought she lost it. But Daddy found it. I am definitely the man. Finally, a photo opportunity.
Yeah, photo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see you recording.
Hey, look, Abs. Look what I found.
Where did you find that?
Look, all you need to know is I am the man right now.
Bye, Jess. Bye, guys.
Congrats, Jess.
I want to catch your daughter. Congratulate her. It's wonderful. Congratulations.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Tommy. Congratulations. You did great.
Quiet moment with G-Pa. Hey, wait a second. How about a picture with your dad? We preempt this programming for a picture with Dad. That's me. Concludes the broadcast day here at Stack Monster Productions here on the 19th of June, 2013 at Morris Hills High School, the future destination of one Miss Valedictorian Abigail Faith Stackhouse. This is Stack Monster saying, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya.